What's up, everyone? This is Nicholas Valenzuela, and we got Nathaniel Lopez here.
Ooh. We're back and better than ever.
Let the freaks
fucking speak.
Okay.
All right, we're going to start out.
What's up, dude?
By hearing
dude, what's up? Let's talk. Let me talk.
All right.
I got something to say.
Let's hear you fucking say it.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I want to hear you say it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I lost it. What are you going to say?
I was going to say, let's talk about how irritable you were earlier.
I'm still irritable.
Yeah, Nick's got a bad... Nick's got a bad case of the grumpies over there.
I got a head cold, man.
Yeah,
I get headaches.
He's sick in the head. You know, like that one Papa Roach song where he's just like, man, sick in the head.
The Last Resort.
Cha. Yeah, you know. No, it's not. That's not Last Resort. I think it's Dead Cell.
Dude.
Shit.
So you know more than one Papa Roach song?
I know quite a few.
No hating towards Papa Roach, but this guy's a loser.
Fuck you. Why would I be a loser? Because I like Papa Roach. Papa Roje.
No comment.
Papa Cucaracha.
No comment.
El Padre Cucaracha.
How do you say cockroach in Spanish?
I think it's Cucaracha.
Really?
Because there's that song, El Cucaracha, El Cucaracha.
They're not saying cockroach. They're not saying...
Yeah, they're saying the cockroach.
They're saying cockroach.
Yeah, cockroach is Cucaracha.
Are you playing with me?
No. I really believe that that's that.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Do you think whenever the nuclear holocaust inevitably happens, indubitably happens in like the next millennia,
you know what's going to happen?
do you think cockroach people will take over?
No. We'll become mole people.
Mold people. You know, I thought about something like that.
We'll be like, well, you'd have to go underground, but you'd be like, then turn into the Matrix after that.
Oh, so we would go off of like digital into digital.
That's how the world's gonna end.
You think so?
Yeah, it's the bombs are still gonna go off. Everything's gonna be shit up, but we're gonna live in the holes, and then the robots are gonna come.
You know, I had.
Who's to say that can't work?
I mean, it's very possible.
See, that's the Holocaust I see. I see a total cybernet.
You see cybernet Holocaust.
I don't think it's gonna be zombies or like. I don't know. So maybe not even God, just like rapturing everyone. Like
God's rapturing everybody's spleen.
Skynet. It's the next.
It's thing. Robots. It's Apple Core. Fingerprint does not match. Facial recognition not okay. Type in 4-digit password. Password incorrect. Lockdown 5 minutes. I had the same idea the other day.
You think it's gonna be robots?
No, about underground. But I thought of it. I was just like, man, it's getting a lot hotter faster now. And I was just like, man, imagine what the summer's gonna be like this year. Summer's gonna be pretty fucking hot, I imagine. And I'm just like, if the world really is getting warmer as a result of climate change, then I think that eventually we'd go underground. Because, you know, Elon Musk is talking about building underground tunnels for cars. Next thing you know, boom.
People are underground.
Yep. And then you got MySpace underground.
Everyone's community gaming underground.
Fucking...
Dude, life would be like a maze.
Like Maze Runner?
Like Maze Runner.
Where they're like...
Blade Runner. I'm a robot, right? That's what Blade Runner is about. He's a robot.
Yeah, I think Blade Runner is... I've never watched Blade Runner.
He's like, I'm a human.
I'm a human. They don't think I am, but I'm a human. I'm Cuban. This isn't Cuba. Cuba the Hut.
Cuba the Hut.
Fucking, I started watching some of that Clint Eastwood movie, The Mule.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Clint Eastwood, he's a badass, bro.
Clint Eastwood, dog.
Clint Eastwood.
Good old Clint Eastwood, dog. Yeah.
Shout out to Clint Eastwood. Big picture.
Yeah, shout out to Clint Eastwood by the Gorillas. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's just like some old man who I think he was a fucking botanist. Like, you know, he was like a flower.
He grew flowers.
Yeah.
Sold them.
And then his house, the future happens, and his house gets foreclosed, and then he just results to joining the Mexican mafia. But he's like trying to teach these Mexican drug mules that it's like, you need to settle down and enjoy life. I'm Clint Eastwood. My name is Ugly Fistful of Dollars.
No, dude, he was just an old man who's doing his job, and then they thought he knew too much.
He's just delivering at first, and then they don't like him because how good he is.
No, just the new guy who was taking over didn't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a white guy.
Exactly. So, like,
but
it was no problem, dude. It was no problem.
Yeah,
he was just selling drugs.
And then, it
wasn't
just
good.
Carrying drugs.
Yeah.
Getting paid for delivering them.
I don't even know how I should feel about that old man. I mean,
about Clint Eastwood?
No,
or that character?
The character.
Well, you feel so he does two good things with the money that he makes.
He gives to his community.
He pays for his granddaughter's wedding, because at the beginning of the movie we find out he wasn't really that good of a dad. Turns out he never attended his daughter's wedding. 'Cause what was he too busy doing?
Selling
flour.
Yeah.
Getting awards because of his flour.
Mm-hmm.
So he pays for like his granddaughter's wedding with that drug money, and then some restaurant that he used to go to all the time burnt down. So what does he do? He fucking pays to get it refurnished, and keeps it up and running. And what else does he do? He probably kills some motherfuckers because it's a Clint Eastwood movie. I didn't get that far into it.
No one dies.
Have you watched that movie?
Mm-hmm.
You watched it?
I saw it in theaters.
Huh.
It's a good time.
So I got up to the part where Bradley Cooper and Michael Pena are just kind of questioning that guy. Yeah. And the last memorable Clint Eastwood scene was when they're eating like those pork sandwiches
together,
and then those Mexican guys are getting stared at by everybody. He's just like, probably because it's just a bunch of beaners in a boat full of white people. It's like, oh, okay, Clint Eastwood, you fucking white guy,
dude. Different time.
That movie,
remember when he helps the black people?
That movie came out. Fucking yeah, he calls them Negro, Negroes, and he's like, oh no, we don't go by that.
And he knows he's just a different time.
Yeah, well, he's just an old man.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm Clint Eastwood.
But that's no excuse to like say those things. But it's not like he means an offense either.
Oh yeah, no, he's just ignorant.
It's Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, whenever he starts helping out those dyke bikers.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of like Clint Eastwood's just cool, huh? Like,
I guess that's
you're cool, dude.
Maybe that was what that whole movie was about. Was just trying to show that
there's old people,
that he's hip and he's trying to better himself.
I got the impression that there's just old people on this.
That don't mean no harm by some of the things they say.
Yeah, because they're
old fashioned.
Yeah, and
probably.
Like what you can do, beat up the old person.
Hell yeah!
It's so sad.
Jump them.
They're so misguided.
Jump them like that one dude that kicked that old lady in the face.
What?
Yeah, it was on fucking World Star like a month ago.
Holy shit!
So some dude, there's this lady sitting in a train. It's like in New York, I think, and this dude just straight up kicks her in the head a couple of times. But supposedly the backstory of it all from the dude's stepdaughter and girlfriend or wife was the old lady was talking to herself and she said she had a knife and she was going to kill him. But then I don't understand why the fucking guy that's kicking her in the head would yell World Star out as he's kicking her in the head.
Really?
I guess. I don't know.
That's what he says?
Well, someone says it. It's either someone watching it happen or him.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, that's what, like, everybody was saying.
How old was the woman?
She looked like in her 70s. She probably had dementia. She's probably crazy a little bit.
Dude, that sounds scary.
That's a fucking...
That sounds real.
Yeah. Imagine that coming across someone that's just, like, saying they're going to kill you. but they're just sick in the head.
Dude.
Sick in the head.
Wanna know how my boss found out about how the old lady?
Yeah, let's catch some people up to speed. We're not going to say where exactly this happens, but at a job,
April 20th
on 420.
On 420, a woman died.
A woman died in a gas parking lot
on Pump 9.
On Pump 9.
I wasn't working that day, but
you were supposed to.
Yeah, I was supposed to, but I didn't want to go in. But it happened in the morning, and this is how it happened. The woman comes at like 5.
5 in the morning?
5 in the morning. She parks her car on Pump 9.
Okay.
Never leaves. So my boss is watching this car just stay right there because it doesn't look like there's anyone in there.
Yeah, I heard that the lady had slouched over.
So she slouched over into the other seat, and then he went to go check to go tell her to move, and then he sees that she slumped over in her seat.
Uh-huh.
He opens the door, touches her, and she's cold.
He said okay, so what I heard is that she sat there for quite some time. So she must have sat there.
She died.
So yeah, of course. But so what I was told was that
from 5 to 8
in the morning.
5 to 8 in the morning.
So from 5 p.m.
to 8. That's when he checked on her. And
yeah. Okay. So you were supposed to work from what time?
From
like what, 4 to 7?
11:45 to 7.
Because I had heard that the person that worked before you, like this had happened after she left because no one was in the fuel station. After that, unless was your boss in the fuel station? Did your boss?
This happened in the morning.
Did it?
Yes.
Well, I heard it in a different way.
You heard it in the afternoon?
So I heard that it happened between the time that you were supposed to be working.
No, I heard it happened in the afternoon.
In the afternoon or the morning?
I mean in the morning.
So I heard that this lady. So I heard that you were supposed to come in, but no one came in for your shift, so no one was in the office. And so
So if it's okay, so then if it's in the afternoon, then someone found out in the afternoon.
Well, because the next morning, that's whenever someone told me about it, and they said they were burning the film from the cameras for the cops. I don't know.
Well, I heard it was in the morning.
Maybe.
Whatever happened.
Either way.
She parked there.
She sat there for a while, though. That's what I had heard.
For 3 hours.
Yeah, no one had said nothing for 3 hours.
Well, dude, you're not really supposed to, just assume something's bad. Sometimes people just leave their car. You don't know. So
you thought someone just left their car?
Yeah, most of the time. You would think that. Because people do that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I probably.
And then, if they're slumped over, how are you supposed to know that? Until you go check.
Wouldn't you be a little bit suspicious about it, though, and, be looking at that car a
Yeah,
little
of
bit?
course. You'd be looking at it suspiciously.
Don't you think you'd probably go walk up to that car if no one was at the pump and it seems like no one's in the car? So you think you'd be like...
Yeah. I would, look around it, but I wouldn't look in it. That's the thing.
See, so, 3 hours? 3 hours, though?
Dude, sometimes it just flies by and then you finally check.
Imagine.
You don't want to assume the worst. They're probably dead.
How do you think it would have happened? How do you think you would have felt if it was during your shift?
I would have been like, dang.
But do you think you'd be traumatized?
A little.
Yeah, but just by seeing a dead face.
I'll be like,
would it imprint on your head?
Like, whoa. I'll be like, what do I do? What do I do? She's not. I'd probably go running.
Just I got to get this body out of here. You start taking the body.
I'd immediately go to
the management.
Yeah, go to customer service. Be like, dude, she's not.
She's fucking dead. She's fucking dead, bro.
She's not alive.
She's gone. She fucking didn't make it.
That's scary though, but it happens. That's why there's always ambulances going in and out.
Happens to the best of us. Oh yeah, there's a lot of.
It's an old community.
Yeah, it's a community of old fucks.
Not old fucks, but old people, No. Not all of them are fucks.
Most of them. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah, 420 just happened.
What'd you do?
Just chilled, smoked a bit.
Yeah,
Here and there.
Did you smoke with anyone?
Just some close homies.
What homies?
I don't want to say any names.
Oh,
Why does it matter?
No. Who cares? Let's not explain that. Okay, dude, never mind. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop talking.
Yeah, I just smoked with like 2 other people, and then.
No, you didn't.
And then I tried,
no, you didn't. Protect the privacy of those people you didn't smoke with.
Okay.
Okay, you smoked by yourself.
For the most part, I did. I smoked in the office by myself. I just sat here.
Why?
Smoked and played my guitar.
Did you smoke a
Jumped
joint?
out. No, I wish. I should have. I just didn't want to go get
Dude, you didn't even do anything with money.
No, I didn't.
Whoa, where's the 5 blunts going around, bro?
I'm not.
Come on, where are they?
I don't got,
where are they, bro? Come on, where are they?
2019 is not the year of a crazy 420 for me.
You're 5 blunts deep.
I'm 5 blunts deep, and I'm just like, I'm already rolling up another one. And then,
so for your 6 blunt?
No, after that, after your 5 blunts, we just start smoking joints.
What's wrong?
Joints only. What's wrong with blunts is I feel like after a while your throat will start to get a little bit...
Joints only.
Fucking joints. Fucking puffing on some doinks.
Some doinks.
That was...
Jinkies, Batman.
Yeah, that kid died, bro. The kid that was just like, it's fucking nice out. You down to smoke some loud? I think that was before you were on Instagram.
Huh?
Young King Dave.
Oh, I've heard about him.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
He's cool.
Fucking smoke some doinks, bro. That kid was like our age. I think he was a little bit younger than us. I think he was like 18, 19.
Like you said, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah. When are you going to die?
I don't know. Probably
next week. After your first book, it's going to be like you're going to check the mail, and you open up the mail, and it says, "Congratulations, you've been accepted for us to publish your book." And then, like, you're going to take a step away from the mailbox, and boom, you're famous. And then you get hit by a car.
A drunk driver comes from out of nowhere, and
he's just like. Ironically, he's reading your book. And that's how it fucking goes, dude. That's the tragedy. That's the Nikki Valenzuela tragedy.
Dude, the best book ever. Yes, I finally did it. I mastered it.
I made Oprah's top 10. I made it part of Oprah's book club.
I want to make besides all my dramatic shit I want to write, I want to write a book about a superhero.
Do you?
Hell yeah, dude! Your own superhero, fuck yeah! You got the ability, dude.
Oh, of course you do.
Fucking You can be stronger than Superman.
I thought
probably not
a superhero idea I had.
Superman.
I don't know if this character idea is a real thing yet, but have you ever I thought of this character who could just morph his hands into any weapon?
Probably, dude. I've seen ton of animes. I think
Apocalypse. That was one of his original things from the comic.
Okay.
Could be wrong. I'm not a fucking comic book nerd.
Well, who cares? That's a cool power.
Right? That would be dope, huh?
So
you just have a bunch of machine guns in your hand at one point, you're just bah, bah, bah. And you have swords and you're just
wait. So what does he do?
He can make weapons out of his hands.
So
or with it into his hands. He can pretty much make anything appear in his hands.
Okay, so he can make weapons appear in his hands. Anything.
I think
anything he can carry.
I think that would be probably
because then he could be like, I want an apple.
Probably anything that he could be touching that can be used externally. So maybe he can make a fucking speaker if he wanted a speaker, but it would have to stay in his hand because if it's not touching his hand, beside maybe a weapon that he.
So it'll only appear in his hand. He can't just
throw it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was trying. I just
and then
if it, right now,
and if he so it's kind of not a physical object.
Yeah.
But it's physical in his hand.
Probably, but then you want to think what if he makes a spear and then he throws a spear at someone? wouldn't you want that spirit to be?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's still ironing. I came up with that idea when I was like in 7th
Well,
grade.
you can still do the the objects, and they do last. They're real objects, and
Yeah, he's just a conjurer of
objects.
anything.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
He's a matter conjurer.
You're like Ice Cube, banana peel.
I get picked up by Disney, so it's just like I thought I wanted ice, and he's just like drops some ice cubes into the. It's like, did you just fucking drop those out of your disgusting sweaty ass hands? I saw you scratch your balls. Your super balls.
This is the Disney movie.
Yeah, this is Disney Plus. Have you heard about that?
No.
Disney Plus. Everybody's trying to go with the streaming service now. Like,
They have a streaming service?
They're about to. It's at some point in this year, Disney Plus is gonna. And what it is it's a streaming service where you can literally watch anything that is connected to Disney. So I'm pretty sure ABC. I know Simpsons. I think Simpsons is going to be on there.
That's crazy.
So I think I'm hoping with that means all of the Simpsons, like every season, not just the new seasons, but like
the first season.
1 through like fucking 55 or whatever. I don't know what number they're at.
20, like more than 25 years of fucking cartoon making.
Right. But they're gonna have Star Wars stuff on there. I know that.
Shut up.
Are
they gonna have Marvel?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I think they're gonna.
Dude, shut up.
So supposedly,
shut up.
There's supposed to be a Scarlet Witch and
Scarlet Witch. Oh, and the Vision.
And Vision.
Yeah. And the Vision.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
Same actors?
I would hope.
That'd be cool.
I imagine.
Dude, shut up.
Disney's got the bucks for it.
The Disney's?
Okay.
So Disney comes to your house, offers you a Jake Gyllenhaal-like contract. What do you do?
What's Jake Gyllenhaal's contract?
I don't know, but do you imagine?
Accept.
Do you accept it?
I accept.
Okay.
Whose balls am I touching? I'm assuming if they're just randomly knocking on doors, they need ball fondler.
Okay, so
So they're gonna have some Star Wars stuff on there too. They're gonna have Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian. That's supposedly whenever the streaming service drops, that is gonna drop with it.
You know what? I don't believe you.
Well, read it and weep. Sci-fi.
Dude,
Sci-fi.
You think
the TV channel, they post stuff on their website, bro, and they fucking have information about
George Lucas forever.
stuff.
George Lucas forever.
George Lucas sold his own company.
No, he didn't.
He kept certain rights to it. He gave it away.
He knows how to morph it. He's doing something. He's doing something bigger.
What is he doing? What has George Locust been doing?
George Lopez been doing?
I think George Lopez has his own weed.
Oh, nice.
He has a restaurant too called El Chingo.
You know who has his own weed? Cottonmouth Kings. Come on, man. Come on, let's not talk about George Lopez if it comes to marijuana. Talk about Cottonmouth Kings.
You're only a successful artist in acting or film if you have a restaurant or your own weed.
Yep. Or
Danny Trejo.
Or
Trejo's
or
Tacos.
Vineyard.
Yeah. You have to have something that's not from your original talent.
But are you staying helping in your kitchen at the restaurant? That's what I want to know. No.
Some people are.
I hope so.
I think Danny Trejo does for the most part.
That's awesome.
But for the most part, I think he's more of like a producer with it. So he'll give the funds because it's his restaurant. But because he's doing a bunch of other things, he has certain people take charge of certain aspects of it. For sure, he just hires people to hire people.
Dude, I would hope he has like good cooks that's just like, man, this food is bomb.
Well,
I love this.
I'm pretty sure
this food is bomb.
Well,
bomb.
He will,
dude. It's bomb, right? It's bomb,
motherfucker. You're goddamn getting too close to the mic and
I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to get red. I have to go edit these goddamn fucking
dude.
Parts, stupid son of a bitch.
See, dude, you can't just
let
me be loud.
I can't.
You're like my name's
and I will.
Okay,
I can't win.
Keep going.
I can't win. I can't win. What was I talking about?
Danny Trejo's restaurant.
Yeah, I want to go eat there. Let's go eat there right now.
Where's it at?
It's in L.A.
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 We're so far. We're so far.
Yeah, we are, because we're in...
Tucson, Arizona.
No, we're not.
Tucson, Arizona.
We're underneath Tucson, Arizona.
We're underneath Tucson, Arizona.
We are living with the mole people.
We found the mole people.
They are, it's AKA the mole matrix.
AKA the Matrix is happening.
AKA hashtag
The Matrix is
hashtag AKA
okay.
the matrix is
Well,
happening.
what are those crazy things in Days of Futures Past?
Oh, the
X-Men?
Sentinels?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. We're gonna have Sentinels.
Oh, roaming, like...
So once the
like
mutants
pretty
come,
much just giant RoboCops?
yeah. So what if that apocalypse happens? How would you feel about
like
that?
apocalypse, the apocalypse?
Where the mutants exist, and then the apocalypse is happening with the Sentinels.
So do you think that will happen, that people will have superpowers in the future?
Maybe.
Do you think that's a possibility?
Yes, Alex Gray. Superpowers? Dude, yes, it's a working theory for me.
Yeah, it's a working theory.
Yes.
You're working on the theory that in the future people
I will work on
mutate.
that theory to the full extent that I can, and I'll somehow try to have a clear justification why mutants and the Sentinels of the X-Men comics could become a possibility for the future apocalypse.
I like how you're reading from that paper that has nothing to do with any of what you're saying.
Yeah, well, sometimes you need to like look at something to know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. And then on to him.
So
he
okay,
said-
just tell me.
Okay.
Never mind.
What do you want me to tell you?
Never mind.
Let's hear it.
I don't even know what I was
You
gonna
like
say.
Knights of the Old Republic? Star Wars? They're making that into something either.
Oh, you mean the video game?
Yeah.
Have you seen the video game?
Yeah, they're making either a show or a movie out
Are you
of
gonna
it.
get the video game?
Oh, the new EA Star
Yeah.
Wars game, the like Fallen Order.
Yeah. Dude, you should get it. It looks awesome.
It looks
Great.
pretty good. Why don't you get it for your split? Oh,
Dude,
is
it doesn't play it, dude.
What?
What's wrong with you? You
What?
don't like
What
video
only
games. He
plays
doesn't
on-
like
what only
video
play-
games.
What only play? What only?
He doesn't
play, what
even
only
like
play,
video
what
games.
only
He
play,
likes
what only
Fallout.
Play. I'm
He's a fan of everything else, but when it comes to video games, he'll only play Fallout. Like,
yes.
what's wrong with you?
Well, I also
Play
have,
something else.
I also have other games like
You can have fun with other
Doom,
games. You're just like, well, how are you gonna know what you're gonna like if you never tried it, man?
Terraria.
How long have you been playing those games? No one.
No, the most recent game I got was Fallout 76.
Yeah, but
Before that, I got the Halo Anniversary Edition.
you can't even play 76 right now.
I can. I just need to use my. I have to use my hotspot now. I just have
Black City. Black City.
Yeah, fuck you, you stupid cunt.
Listen to Andy Salas and Efren Harv's new song.
It's the call out. What you gonna? People always ball out. I took my testicles and then I balled out. You get it hot. I'm joking. Hant want. My name's Andy and Efren and wah. Yeah, those are our gang homies. We're in a gang together called the Gang Wars of New Mexico. We're part of the gangs of New York.
We got
It's the call out. And my little lady's always gonna ball out. Don't mean they're gonna catch you when I play Fallout.
we give out more shout outs to more homies if we knew who the more homies were.
Yeah, but we don't have any Mormon
Yeah,
homies.
we don't have any more homies.
No Mormon homies.
Okay, that's all the homies.
That's all the homies for today. No more shouts outs to Captain or Cook.
Okay.
Okay, that got a little bit out of hand. Fucking bike day.
Yeah, bike day. I didn't do anything, man. Who knew? Albert Hoffman,
So, I was thinking about this. I think on my way to work on Sunday. I was just like,
Wait, let everyone know when bike day is.
bike day is 4/19.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what bike day is, do your research.
Or we'll explain it
I'm
sooner
not
or
going to
later.
fucking explain it right now.
Okay.
So, I was just thinking about it, and I was thinking about how younger people that do LSD and acid these days, I feel like they don't understand the history of it, and they don't understand that the people that were originally taking psychedelics were intellectuals that would write like some prolific shit or just make really cool stuff. And it's just like,
well, acid is made by an actual scientist,
of course.
in a lab that was very legal.
Yeah, it was made by the government.
Albert Hoffman. But
yeah, Polish government. I think it was.
He's Polish?
I think they were Polish. He's Polish.
Oh, okay. But was it created in Poland?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was first synthesized in Poland.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So then that happened. Yeah, it's just a very smart person who made a really good drug that he never
I think they were.
He never
trying to
talked
make
bad about
something
it
for narcolepsy.
No, it was for labor pains.
Oh, okay, labor pains.
Mm-hmm. And then he ended up.
It's just like mutated wheat cell or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trip.
He
literally.
And the idea was to have something that you can take that's small, but a very large amount of.
Small but very effective.
Mm-hmm. And then
imagine
they made LSD, and he got the bike ride home.
That was like, well, that wasn't. He first.
You think his friend did it?
I think they first made it like years before, like 7 years before Bike Day. Before all that stuff happened, because then I think he went back to it, and then he ingested it, like intentionally. And then, because I think it was like he remembered, like feeling a little strange after handling those chemicals.
Yeah.
So then I think,
it made him feel high.
So then I think he decided to go back and try that again and actually ingest it. And then that was Bike Day.
That's scary. And he took like 100 dose.
I don't know.
That's what they compare it to all the time. The myth of it,
Can you imagine that, though? Imagine how fucking high you'd be. And then riding home on a bike because
but
the
you were
world's
perfectly
at
fine.
Fucking war. and like you're only riding a bike because you can't ride a vehicle because there's been planes bombing.
I wonder what his, man.
His visuals were like.
Yeah.
Imagine.
You think everything was just like.
I don't know.
Like flipping inside out and then totally spinning.
Imagine being the first person to see any of that stuff, any of that style.
Dude, I couldn't imagine talking to someone.
Well, exactly. If you listen to the tapes of the people that were experimented on in America, it's interesting. There's this one of this lady talking about how she feels, and how she's like, she's like, I can't explain it. It's interesting.
And then what other people are saying other shit?
Yeah, a doctor slaps someone to try and he slaps him on the arm because this guy's talking very he's happy and he's becoming overwhelmed with his happiness. So the doctor slaps him on the arm, and then he doesn't get super mad about it. He's just he kind of laughs about it and he's just upset about it.
Total acid mind.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, it's very strange talking to people on acid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I've read documentaries.
I heard you feel ugly from an inside source.
I feel ugly?
My inside.
I feel ugly?
No, whenever.
I feel dirty.
Whenever you're on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel ugly.
I look ugly who doesn't look ugly?
Exactly, and I just feel like it shows on the face.
Well, dude, when you're on that stuff and you look in the mirror, you're gonna look ugly.
Well, yeah, but even just
even
just
dirty. Man,
feeling your yourself, just being I bet I look from your own outside perspective, you just feel like you look crazy.
Nah, because when I when I look at myself sober, I don't think I had nothing unusual.
Exactly, but
from the
sometimes the mind, I feel like sometimes the mind just realizes that you're not in a normal state of mind, and then you just you just feel like your body's not in tune with your mind also.
Probably. So your brain's fucking with you, dude.
So then you're just like, your mind's literally doing that, and you're worried that your body is feeling like that.
You think, I mean, I always assume my brain knows what it wants and what it wants to see and shit, so like.
So you feel like you manifest these yourself?
What?
You feel like you manifest visuals yourself? Or
probably.
Or what you see is probably what you were wanting to see or designed to see.
Or no, not that I was designed to see. I think it's just like, here's something weird. Like,
here you go. Take it.
handle this visual. And then you're just like, holy shit.
What the fuck's going on?
And then you think about your past and you're like, oh wait. I didn't have it that hard. Total realization.
That's always what it is, isn't it?
I didn't actually have it that hard.
It's like
people wish they could have that breakthrough. Most people are like,
I
had the worst life ever.
Some people amplify their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, no one will ever understand. Stand.
No one will. To that day, everyone doesn't stand. Actually stand.
Their legs aren't really there on their body.
No, they will never
an illusion. The ground is actually at our hips.
They're never gonna stand
our
again.
Legs don't exist. Our legs don't exist.
Do you think
only
the first human with legs could understand the half humans without their legs?
Be like, bro, you guys,
dude, you don't understand.
They get out, like full-size humans are swimming out of lakes, and be like, the first ones don't have legs, and then slowly they start to have legs. They have tails, maybe, and then the tails start to become nubs, and then that just becomes the spinal cord.
You're just describing evolution.
Exactly, but I imagine like, there's like a tribe full of this species, and there's just like a full evolution of like this kid goes to his a human, a normal looking human, goes to like a Neanderthal goes to his grandpa, and his grandpa doesn't have legs because his grandpa didn't evolve with legs. And he's just like, man, grandpa, you're fucking slow. And then his dad's just like, hey, you be kind to your grandpa. His dad's got a little nub. Or maybe his dad's got a tail. And then, he's got a nub. And then his son looks like George Clooney.
So it's showing, like, adaptation traits as, like, the generations go, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe the son has webbed feet, but his son just has regular feet. And then after
how many kids?
Then after that, the kids got robot feet. But then all that was lost during the Great Thunderstorm. And then the dinosaurs came. Yeah, all that was before the dinosaurs.
You think the Aztecs and the Mayans had rocket ships?
Do I think the Aztecs and the Mayans had rocket ships?
Yeah, that's why they're not with us.
Of course.
They had rocket ships. That's why they're gone.
Do you ever watch Futurama, bro? Those pyramids are their ships. Bro.
No, dude, that was Mars.
You're Mars.
Dude, you're a weirdo. You know why I'm looking at people? We're in this room, and Nathaniel has a bunch of movies in here. I'm looking at Spy Kids, the movie. Real spies, only smaller.
On VHS.
Got that for charming free. And clever family film, Los Angeles Times.
Yeah, by one of the great directors.
A treasure, Robert
Rodriguez.
Ebert, Chicago Sun-Times. Nice.
Robert Rodriguez made that movie, and it is a great
Robert Rodriguez made this movie with Antonio Banderas.
And
Carla Gugino.
Cochino.
What?
I don't know.
And Mickey Rourke.
and Mikey Rourke.
Danny Trejo's in this movie, isn't?
Danny Trejo plays Machete in that movie, bro.
He's Machete in these films.
There was a I saw a fucking thing that was like it shows because you know how he's
So Spy Kids is part of the same universe.
You know how he's an agent. Well, I imagine it's all part of the fucking the Robert Rodriguez universe.
Yeah. Okay.
Except it's all just about timeline, I believe.
Okay, yeah, Cheech Marin.
But yeah, so there's a scene. Supposedly, there's a scene where it says his agent name and it says Agent Machete. It's like, what?
He's the best,
dude. Those Machete movies are fucking funny. I'm waiting for Machete in space. I hope they do that. I love Danny Trejo.
Is that what they're gonna do?
Well, they make fun of it. They show a preview in Machete 2 of like coming soon.
Machete in space.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But you know, Robert Rodriguez does a lot of stuff. He's got his own network.
You must really like Danny Trejo.
El Rey Network.
Danny Trejo's the coolest guy.
Fucking, he's like one of the revolutionary Mexican actors.
We need more of those.
Yeah, like Carlos Sagan.
Who's Carlos Sagan?
I don't know, like Carl Sagan. It's just Carlos Sagan. Oh, classic.
You know, a real Nathaniel Lopez on screen. You know, a real Nathaniel.
We need
Lopez.
a real one. Trying to see these notifications I got on my screen.
Whoa, dude! Don't even look at your phone,
bro. You're sitting there on your
dude. I'm not even looking at my phone.
You're not.
I just turned it back on to see what I wanted
it
says.
to see. Oh, Solace posted a new track.
Oh, Solace posted a new track.
Solace posted a new track. Let's listen to it.
Let's listen.
It's called A to Z.
Ooh. What, Efren?
I'm assuming this is Los Lanes. Freestyling.
What's the song called?
A to Z.
Okay.
You bet your damn.
Awesome.
All right.
Always releasing new tracks.
Always releasing new tracks.
What's the Toilet show tonight?
Oh yeah, Toilet's playing a show tonight.
What time?
7:00. No one's gonna hear this because.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah,
this will be
not right away.
This will probably be put up.
Not right away.
No, this will probably be put up tomorrow. So. Put your fucking nipples away, bro. I don't want to see those.
Bro.
I don't need those nipples, bro.
Yeah, I don't want you to have my nipples, bro.
I don't need them. Don't want them. Never got them. That's okay.
Yeah. So Toilet's playing a show tonight.
Yep, Toilet's going to go play at this new venue called Ward 6.
So was it like 21 and older?
No, I
all
think
ages?
it's all ages.
So there's going to be no beer?
I don't think so. I don't know how this place is. I know they've been throwing a lot of hardcore shows. Don't know if they're pretty straight edge or what the whole dealio is. I don't know if they're like...
So who invited you?
Originally this was supposed to be... Remember that house show that we played at that really packed living room? Mm-hmm. We were supposed to play there again, but then the show got moved to this new venue like recently.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We got asked to play by a band called Better on the Inside.
Well, that's cool.
We're playing with a band from Texas. I think they're from San Antonio.
That's what's up.
Called Sleep Spent. You can listen to them anywhere.
I want to punch you in the face.
Fuck you. I wanna really, really, really wanna.
Okay, so okay. Well, you know what?
Spice Girls, baby, come on. I'm a Spice Girl, yeah, baby. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to take some time
What?
to talk about how much yogurt old people eat.
Okay, dude, you and your old people fetish is weird now.
It's not a fetish. I really fucking hate them.
It's your hate a fetish.
Working in Oro Valley, you really see a lot of old people.
You're like, I love to not see old people, man.
Exactly.
I will love talking about old people at the same time, though. How much I hate them, though.
Yep, it's my bit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's my gist, bro. It's like, hey, remember Nathaniel Lopez, the old people hater? And then you find out that whenever he was an old man himself, he killed himself because he hated himself so much.
I read that in the obituaries. Can you write your own obituary?
Total badass dies from wicked sad disease. Come to his funeral, spend a lot of money on his art, make him the #1 artist.
Yeah.
In his death, all he wanted was a Grammy. Vote for him for a Grammy.
Petition his Grammy.
Petition the Lord with prayer.
You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. No, Jim Morrison sounds. Jim Morrison sounds. Jim Morrison sounds.
Yeah.
Jim Morrison sounds. Jim Morrison sounds. Jim Morrison
Not
sounds.
just Jim Morrison. You
you have to say the other sounds. That was your cue.
Rayman Zarek, Bobby
Rayman
Krieger.
Zarek sounds. Rayman Zarek
remember the other
sounds.
person.
Jim Morrison sounds. Jim Morrison sound.
All I remember is Bobby.
He's all like, beep, beep, beep. Mixing it up for those tracks for Jim. He was just like, yo, Jim.
He's like, Jimbo. Hey, yo,
Jimbo. Yo, Jimbo. Woo! And then Johnny Cash is just like,
he's like, hey, and then whenever he got older, it's hard to walk. It's hard to walk.
And then you got Jimmy there, and Jimmy, you can't even talk because you know why.
Like, Jimmy. This is Jimmy's brother. The singer.
Oh yeah,
it's Jimmy's brother. The singer.
It's not Jimi Hendrix. It's Jimmy's brother.
And he's playing the national anthem with the guitar with his teeth. He's just like.
And then you got Danny Carey playing the drums.
And he's just like.
And then you have Red Stedman just painting it all on the wall.
And then Jim Carrey's just.
And Hunter Thompson comes from heaven.
And hell.
And hell.
And he meets in the center to create the perfect Raoul Hunter combo. Balanced. He's got the Gonzo force.
He's practically Superman.
He's practically Luke Skywalker when he's pretty much Luke Skywalker in that scene in Last Jedi where he comes back to kick ass even though he's pretty much dead. Force apparition hunter.
Yeah, Force apparition hunter.
Force ghost hunter.
And then
Gonzo ghost hunter.
Gonzo ghost hunter. And then Jim Carrey comes as the mask.
That movie was... That's like...
You want to talk about that movie? After everything we said, you want to talk about Jim Carrey and the mask?
Well, where were you going to go with it?
I don't know. I just remember, like, Ralph Steadman painting it all.
Yeah, it was Jimmy's brother playing
the national
anthem with his teeth on a guitar.
No, but he's also playing with Jim Morrison
and Ray Manzarek and Bobby Krieger and the other guy that I don't remember his name.
Danny Carey.
Danny Carey's there.
Mm-hmm. Ralph Steadman's
painting.
And then Hunter comes from heaven.
Yeah, and hell.
And hell.
To make the perfect Gonzo ghost.
To make the perfect Gonzo ghost.
And then
the mask came in.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk about the mask.
Yeah, because that movie was... I want to say say that's the number one cinematic movie in the history of movies.
That's the number one cinematic movie.
People will argue and say it's Citizen Kane, but I'll tell you what.
Take it from Nathaniel's point of view. The Citizen Kane of our generation.
The mask.
The wacky man you know. The wacky man you know.
James
Carrey. Jim Carrey's like, I'm not that wacky anymore.
He's like, I'll paint you a picture. Alrighty then.
Hey, Jim Carrey, here's the hat.
Jim, you haven't been the same since the movie 23.
Dude,
that movie
Jim
really
Carrey,
fucked you up, buddy.
I just want you to smile, man. I want to make you laugh.
Jimmy,
you made Tupac laugh.
Come on, Jimmy.
At least that's what I see on the internet.
Come home, Jimmy.
Oh, Jim. Jim, where were you? Jim, Carrey, oh.
Let the Freak Speak is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Let the Freak Speak is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Okay, if we keep
in
speaking.
The 85631 office. Tucumcari,
It hurts.
Arizona. Nick is irritable. That's the title of this episode. We're also sponsored by
you know what?
The letter E.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna
let the freak
you know what?
Speak
If I talk more, I'll just
E.
keep
That's right,
talking, and I won't stop
alphabet.
talking, and I'll just be making these nail engravements into this desk I have in front of me, and just say "fuck you, Nathaniel, and your property." High fives from all the crowd because we're filmed in front of a live studio audience. Woo! He's high-fiving all the crowd right now.
We don't put microphones to the crowd anymore ever since that incident we had back a couple weeks ago.
They called me ugly.
That too. They were throwing hot dogs at the microphones. I think on an episode you were talking shit about me eating, like you said, like I eat like chili dogs in the morning.
Yeah.
I am almost positive after that episode, later that night I went and got some chili dogs from Wiener Schnitzel, and I didn't eat all of them. So the next morning,
you had Wiener.
I was just eating cold ass chili dogs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's the best thing I can hear.
I really try and live the part.
And you live it well.
Yeah,
that's why you need to make that movie about that piece of shit.
That piece of shit that eats cold chili dogs in the morning for breakfast.
It's totally you need to make that movie.
And it's just like you don't eat them, just like you don't like put them out on a plate or anything. You just unwrap them and you kind of just like stand.
Dude,
you stand over the table and eat them, but you walk around like you're not mainly focused on eating them.
See, that would have been a perfect time to film. something like that.
Oh, I could
like-
always do it. All I
exactly.
gotta do is just get some chili dogs.
But you want it to look cold too, you know.
Oh yeah, I just
You just have to wait in the morning, and
yeah.
then you like wake up and just eat it like that. Just-
Like I ate 12 cold chili
Oh,
dogs.
yes,
I fucked up the
perfect.
first couple takes, so I literally had to keep eating chili dogs. Like in Death Proof when I guess what's his name? It starts with a K. Kurt Russell had to keep eating nachos, and he said, I guess he said they were really good, and then
they got really. He didn't like them anymore.
fuck yeah, dude! Imagine that. Imagine like getting paid to. You were doing a scene. You were getting paid for this scene, and they're like, okay, we're gonna need you to eat this whole can of Vienna sausages. Like, you got any chips? Like, bro, I don't eat Vienna sausages. It's in my contract. I thought my agent worked it out with you guys. It's like, yeah, we can do something that looks like Vienna sausages, but no Vienna sausages. And I'm like so tempted to do like a video just like seeing who could eat the most cans of Vienna sausage.
Ew, dude.
Because the throw up will be so fucking gross.
Dude, that's disgusting. Why would you want that? Who's your family? Nathaniel Lopez.
The Spy Kids family.
Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. James Bond for Kids. Robert Ebert again from the Chicago Sun-Times.
Damn.
Okay.
That guy really liked it. He really liked it.
And then outspies the original with more action than you can imagine. ABC TV.
Damn. ABC TV even got in on it. Franchise owners.
I don't know. It was cool, right?
I liked Spy Kids movies. The third one was all right.
The third one?
I thought Shark Boy and Lava Girl was a huge piece of shit.
No.
Had no connection to Robert Rodriguez, thank fuck. But
Really? Whose film is that?
I could not tell you, but I think it's from like someone that was involved with the Spy Kids movies. Because it looks kind of Spy Kids-esque.
Dude.
Definitely, like, it was a Dimension movie for sure. That's what it was.
Boo. Oh, but you got The Lion King 1.5?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got all these for free. So I said, I'll
Ooh.
take any one you want to give me.
And then you got
I got the Jimmy Neutron movie, the Hey Arnold movie.
what the heck's Tuxedo?
Tuxedo, it's with Jackie Chan.
What?
Jackie Chan finds this tuxedo that makes him like he has like super abilities in this tuxedo.
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Dude, it's a dope ass fucking. It's so.
Everything you expect from
What year is
Jackie
that?
Chan action comedy. Let's see.
What year is it? Has it on there?
Yeah.
Probably like
2002.
that. Seems like such a 2002 movie. Jackie Chan.
He looks good though, huh?
Oh, of course he still looks good. Jackie Chan's a fucking.
Dude, he's old now.
Of course he is, but he's Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan's cool.
He'll jack your chin.
His cartoon was cool too. The Barbershop.
Yeah, that one never really watched those movies.
I think the first one's the only good one, honestly.
Didn't they make like a female barbershop movie?
I think so.
Or that was like the
Barbershop
second
3?
one? Or the third one?
Yeah, something like that. Dirty Dancing.
I already have that.
Boo.
So
Wait, what the heck is this?
you can have that one if you'd like.
There's a Father of the Bride Part 2 and Father of the Bride. I don't even know these movies.
Yeah,
So what
Matt-
happened to Steve Martin?
He just stopped putting himself in the public eye, I think. A lot of comedians talk about him.
Yeah, I wonder why. Like,
Because he's old as fuck now, bro. Those movies were made in what year?
yeah,
were
but
those?
no one like he
What
doesn't.
year
ever
were
do,
those movies?
He doesn't ever do like a cameo, and it's he's a cool guy. You know,
Because he's rich enough to where he doesn't have to do that
Aw,
shit.
I wish he was cool still.
Dude, he made it whenever he was like super old already. He was like already like in his 40s by the time he made it back in like the 70s, 80s.
Did you ever like this one?
I've never watched that. Ralph told me about it though.
Dude, you gotta watch this movie.
He said it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's G. It's awesome.
It's G for like
it set it off.
it's
with
G
Queen
for like
Latifah,
general audience, or it's G for
Jada
like gangsta?
Pickett, Vivica A. Fox, and Kimberly Elise.
Elise, I think.
Sorry, girl. I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, girl. I didn't mean to do that.
Dude, this movie contains a hit music video, Let It Go by Ray J.
The guy that fucked
Yeah.
Kim K?
Yeah.
He put his RJ in Kim K?
Yeah, but he put his RJ in this movie, too.
Right on. Right on, brother.
This movie's awesome. Why do... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
What'd you think?
One of the Jada Pickett's movies that introduces, her name is The Nutty Professor.
Whenever she first becomes Jada Pickett or Jada
Woo
Pickett
and Menace to Society. Queen Latifah, it's Jungle Fever and Juice.
Okay.
That's with Tupac.
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox is Independence Day and Booty Calls.
Woo!
And then Kimberly and Blair Underwood is Just Cause L.A. Law. Just Cause.
Never fucking heard of those shits.
Yeah, me neither. This is the Hughes brother movie, I'm pretty sure.
Never heard of the Hughes brother.
They're the ones that do A Menace to Society.
I never watched it. Oh, so I they made those kind of movies.
You've never seen Menace to Society?
I've seen part of it. I've seen it up to where the kid gets shot, and then I fell asleep. Is it?
I don't know.
Are you right? Are you right? Are you wrong? Which
know.
one are you? Huh?
Set it off. It's a story about right and wrong. It's a story about survival.
It's a story about setting that mofo off.
It's about making that money.
Oh yeah.
How much money do you have?
To spare?
Yeah, to spare. Okay, well, we're going to leave it at that.
Yep.
Today
set it off, everybody.
Set it off.
Today is the day you set it off. Go watch that movie. Go watch every movie that we mentioned.
So, yes, it was a great time talking to everyone.
It was a great time talking to no one. Except
for
for our live studio audience. We would never forget about you guys. Yeah.
We're waving everyone goodbye.
Yeah, all of our sponsors would like to thank us for making them
special
famous
guest
and rich.
Dan Harmon, who never showed up.
Yep.
We don't invite people.
Yeah, we'll never, ever until we get the money to.
So,
ever.
to Dan Harmon.
Who didn't show up.
He
was never supposed to be here, or was he?
And Jason Lee.
And Jason Sudeikis.
And Tommy Chong.
And Ed Helms and Tom Hardy.
Zach Galifianakis.
George Clooney.
And Maroon 5.
With special feature by Stan Lee, Force Ghost.
Queen Latifah.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Trash Talk.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Metallica.
Featuring Lil Yachty.
Travis Underwood. I wasn't going to use that guy.
Bryan.
I feel like we're giving everyone too much credit. Luke Bryan. Come on, dude.
Yeah, you know that country cocksucker?
Yeah, dude.
All right. You
nice,
guys keep it real. We're gonna start saying our new catchphrases. All right, Nick, say your new catchphrase.
It's not too hard to eat some ice cream.
All right, and my catchphrase is stay in drugs and keep off school. I feel like someone's already done that before.
Dude, you suck, dude. Come on, no one says.
All right.
What did I say? Keep on eating ice cream?
Something about eating ice cream.
Yeah.
And then I'll just say, well, I knew it.
Boo.
Okay,
we'll see you later.
All right.
Let the freaks speak.
Let the freaks fucking speak. Wave your freak flag low because you don't want anyone to know because they'll beat the shit out of you. So you have to train in karate. That's my fucking catchphrase. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Whatever time it is, whatever day it is, you're a fucking freak.